Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I have been regularly covering the number of ships, warships, Russian warships in the Black Sea or in the Mediterranean Sea, the Sea of Azov, especially when major changes occurred. That is, the Russians brought Kalibr cruise vessels, or carriers. Sometimes they brought one, sometimes they brought two, maybe three, and the number of vessels, the warships, sometimes 11, sometimes 13, sometimes 2. Now, I don't cover when they have 4 warships in the Black Sea, not that important. But if they bring Kalibr cruise missile carriers or submarines, I think that is a development, major development. Because from my experience, covering this piece of information regarding the warships gathering and being on duty or on combat duty, usually a missile attack on Ukraine occurs 24 hours after that. In this case, we have, I would say, unusual gathering of Kalibr cruise missile carriers in the Black Sea, something that I haven't seen for maybe more than a year. I've seen 1 vessel, 2 vessels, 3 vessels, but this time these guys brought 4 Kalibr cruise missile carriers. So let's start with this article coming from Ukrinform, and they're going to tell us how many Kalibr cruise missiles are ready in the Black Sea for potentially a new attack on Ukraine. And by the way, the Russians usually conduct their major missile attacks on weekends. Why? Probably people go home, some people are on leave. Ukrinform, from the enemy I'm talking about. Russia keeps 4 missile carriers with 22 Kalibr missiles in the Black Sea. Currently, the Russian Federation has 6 ships in the Black Sea, including 4 Kalibr cruise missile carriers with a total volley of up to 22 missiles. So let's see where that happens by looking at this little map. This is Ukraine, this is Russia here, and this is the Black Sea. This is the Crimean Peninsula. So usually the Russians, I mean, they used to have their fleet in Sevastopol. Now it seems like they moved it here. And you don't see it, but I will show you right here, which is Novorossiysk. So they moved it from here to here because it was too close to the Ukrainians' attack, and the Ukrainians successfully were able to destroy some vessels here while they were docked in Sevastopol. Here, Novorossiysk is a Russian territory, so if the Ukrainians are going to hit over there, maybe the Russians with Western missiles, then the Russians can claim, wait a second, you used Western missiles to hit us, and the West will be like, so what are they going to do about it? Nothing. You have proven already 2 years we're in. You didn't do anything for whatever we provided. They said they will not hit you in Russia. Well, they did. So. That's why the first bullet that was sent by West to Ukraine, the Russians should have told them clearly, next one is going to be this consequence, which will end everything. So it's your choice. Well, I think things would have stopped in their tracks right there. Now here's the Black Sea. Obviously this is Odessa, this is Kherson, so this is the area that usually their missiles that are launched from the Black Sea area. From here they travel usually in the western part of Ukraine, the, let's call it, Polish side of the equation. These territories that will come to Poland, I suspect, when the Russians are capable to break the front here and move westward. These guys are going to intervene here and say, we're going to defend our people here from the Russian invasion, the same as the Russians said, we're going to defend our people here from Kiev's invasion, killing their own people. So let's go back to the article and see what else they tell us. The press service of the Ukrainian Navy reported this on Telegram. Ukrinform reported, and I'm quoting, as of 7 o'clock a.m. on January 27, there are 6 enemy ships in the Black Sea, including 4 Kalibr cruise missile carriers, with a total volley of up to 22 missiles, 1 enemy ship in the Sea of Azov, 2 enemy ships in the Mediterranean Sea, I will tell you about the Mediterranean Sea as well, and I'm going to show you the Sea of Azov. I did not mention it, but I will show it to you on the map, including one Kalibr cruise missile carrier with a total volley of up to 8 missiles. So the Russians used to have 12 or 11 warships in the Mediterranean constantly for about a year, more than a year. I don't know what happened over there. I have no idea. Now is one, maybe two in the Mediterranean, maybe on duty, on combat duty. I'm assuming they are docked somewhere. They can't enter the Black Sea because Turkey locked the Bosphorus Strait, because that's what they do if there's a war in the Black Sea. They did it, so no warships enter. So I don't know when these guys are bringing their ships into the Black Sea. Probably they just rotate. So nevertheless, let's go in the Sea of Azov. Usually the Russians have one, or not even, rarely had one. So Sea of Azov is east of the Crimean Peninsula. So this is the Crimean Peninsula, so east or northeast, right here. This is the Sea of Azov. This is where they have now where they're moving their Black Sea Russian fleet from Sevastopol here. And this is the north part of the Black Sea. I don't know what's going on in the Mediterranean Sea, but maybe because the Americans are over there and keep everything safe. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it's unimportant. Why would they keep it in the Mediterranean Sea? Just to, not why. I know why strategically, but why on combat duty or anything. But they didn't say it was on combat duty, so it's only one ship. But 6 in the Black Sea, including 4 Kalibr cruise missile carriers with a total volley of what, 20 or something. But the one in the Mediterranean Sea has a total volley of 8, right? Yep, enemy ships, 2 enemy ships in the Mediterranean Sea, including one with cruise missiles with a total volley of up to 8 missiles. Well, anything else on this one? Yeah, it says the Sea of Azov. According to the Navy, over the past 24 hours, 5 vessels sailed through the Kerch Strait to the Azov Sea, 2 of them from the Bosphorus. These are not military ships. 6 vessels, because the vessels, that's all they say, sailed to the Black Sea, and 2 of them continue to move in the direction of Bosphorus. That tells us the traffic. The Navy emphasized that Russia continues to violate the 1974 International Convention of the Safety of Life at Sea by disabling automatic identification systems. I would do the same thing when I'm at war with some people that break the rules, violate the rules all the time. So why would I follow the rules? So I can lose? No, thank you very much. How the other guys violate the rules? I have to remind you that US forces, and not only Allied forces, are illegally deployed, occupying parts of Syria, big parts of northeastern Syrian land, sucking the Syrian government, which represents the people of Syria's oil. 90% of Syria's oil is located in the northeast of the country, exactly where the Americans are located illegally. That's a violation, so spare me. As reported on January 26, the Navy informed that Russia has 3 missile carriers equipped with 16 Kalibrs in the Black Sea. So yesterday they had 3, now they have 4. So are they getting ready for something? Usually, yes. The key word is usually. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.